because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Derrick Henry. Incomplete.
Some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. He finds Humphreys. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13, and how about that? They're able to convert on 4th and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Escaping the pressure right. He almost had it. The big D. Instead, it falls down incomplete. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
A lot of read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 4 yards remain for second down. 21-0 our score after 1.
Niners 21. Titans nothing.
From the 35 on second down, Tannehill. Smith catches left side.
Tannehill's back.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. The open man is Smith. And he will have a Titans first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8.
Yard line.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Draw play. This is Henry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll try and run forward with Henry. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
On the tackle.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. And that will be incomplete.
Garoppolo's pass.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? Drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
A 46-yard boot with just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it'll be Titan football. A.J. Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. A shotgun handoff to Henry, and he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at their 48-yard line.
And a busy night for Henry continues. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Over the middle to Smith. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 23. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
23-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. From the 5, 3rd and goal. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll run. It's Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans have made this a 1-score game. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And we see James, he will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Christian Fulton.
A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
And a 49er 1st down.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
19 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy. Haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. Flush to his right. And that's incomplete. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, Charles, thanks very much. Welcome in, everybody, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's take a look at what we've got on tap as we wrap up the first quarter of the NFL season. In the early window, we'll have our eye on that game in Jacksonville. The Jaguars going to need to be on their A game as they get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. In the late afternoon games, all eyes will be on Las Vegas, a glitzy matchup there, where it'll be the Raiders taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And finally, on Monday Night Football, should be a good one there, between the Carolina Panthers and the LA Rams. In the game you're watching, it was Jimmy Garoppolo who was brilliant in that first half. His guys lead it by 10 as we send it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This will make it into the end zone, and we see James. He will not return it. And they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Raheem Mostert there. And it's 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. Mostert hit and he drops the ball. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
22, Derrick Henry of the ball.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Derrick Henry. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. On 1st down, Henry. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run.
He was taking
a solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Again, it's Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run forward with Henry. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. The big back Derrick Henry held out of the end zone. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's a surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped. And they got it done on that play.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Now left side on the swing pass. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. A carry there for Mostert as he's able to work his way forward for a pretty good pickup on 1st down. Officially a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Titans.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
49ers.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
It's a gain.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. There's a 1st and 9. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Rashad Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo lost the football. And that might be Titan football. It is.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll run it again with Henry. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Hard throw, incomplete.
Intended for Jonnu Smith. Incomplete. He was covered by Richard Sherman.
I guess guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. He finds Humphries. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. Back now in Nashville, it's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, Tannehill towards the end zone for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Coming to you. Mike 54.
Henry. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Mike's by 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Henry. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners 17. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Check.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. But it'll be 2nd down.
His first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Mike 57. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check safety.
Running jet sweep here, Humphries. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
57 to Mike. Mike 57. Ready? 57. Mike 57.
Tannehill on 3rd down. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high-percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 27, Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Brandon Ayuk.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
San Francisco.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Mostert.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
3rd down.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Finding Ayuk, middle of the field. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. That's complete to the tight end, Werner. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons, his 2nd sack of the night. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Tannehill's pass.
Not much there, only a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This is Henry. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run with Henry. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He's back to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Oh, no, he lost the football.
The pass. A fumble on the play.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
On second down, here's Henry. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Brings up 3rd and
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Can't hurt too much.
Tannehill. Pass caught left side by Humphries. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
50 seconds. 50 seconds. Hey.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Number 16, incomplete. He was covered by Richard Sherman.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill. Smith catches left side. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Tannehill now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Anthony Frisker, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Now Bailey to tack on the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it ends with what most likely will be the game-winning touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the fourth quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the fourth quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So for Tennessee,